Hello everyone. Welcome to our second learning clinic of the year and the month February. Thanks for being here and let's start. So today our topic is WikiLearn Essentials for the course creators, building community skills online. What are the benefits of creating courses online for a peer learning platform like WikiLearn, where we have many guided courses, curated courses, and what are the benefits for community members to go through this experience. We have our speakers with us, Melissa, who is lead program officer from Wikimedia Foundation. We have James, who is our sharer today. He will be sharing his story as a course creator, what was the experience, we will hear that. Then we have Anamaria, who is again from Wikimedia Foundation, and I welcome you all sharers. We will be following like all the time our universal code of conduct in terms of all kind of communication. And if you have any concern or questions regarding trust and safety, please, we have all our team members renamed their names as LC extension. It is easier to spot, and you can just DM them and they will address this. So, what Let's Connect culture is. So, as we all know, this is a very peer learning program that was operated as a joint community and foundation initiative. Uh, our mission is to make people feel confident, comfortable, and ask questions, clear their doubts, share their experiences. And of course, we are here to have a good time. Also, to make this a very safe space for peer learning, we have our sharers and experts, those who share their insights and skills for all the organizers and registered Let's Connect, so that they grow together with us and learn together with us. And of course, we have something to learn from everyone, no matter how the experience is, be it small, be it big, everything is important for us. So, focusing on the objective, what we will be learning today, discovering existing enthusiasm or interest in the authority course on the WikiLearn, and what are the perceived gaps and desired courses not available in Wikimedians yet. So, this will be a two-way purpose that we will be learning what are the benefits of going through the courses, and also what are the potential topics that should be on WikiLearn, but they are not yet. This is our agenda. So we are at the check-in phase actually. Followed by that, we will be having an icebreaker. Then we were expecting Asaf today, but Melissa will be taking over that part. So we will be seeing what is the basics of WikiLearn from Melissa. Then we will pass it on to James, who will be sharing his course creator experience with us. Then followed by that, we will have a Q&A, and we will go for the breakout activity and close up. That's our brief agenda look like. Okay. For the icebreaker, I'll pass it on to Anna to take over, please.
Hello.
Welcome, Anna.
Hi, thank you. Hello. Well, one of the biggest part that I like about education is to make games and play with things. So right now I'm gonna share a game that I made so we can enjoy this time. It's okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, what is related to this game is we're gonna have a flipping card game. So please feel free to raise your hand or just open your microphone if you wanna be part of this. And even after we just turn on like the flipping card and you want to answer some of the questions, you can write it, or maybe at the last of the part, you can just open your microphone. So I'm gonna start with myself, like trying to flip one and trying to answer one of those questions. Let me see which is my favorite. Okay, maybe this. So this is topics are related with learning, Wikimedia or Wikipedia. So this one is, what's your common reason for procrastinating while learning online? And one of my main things is like I sometimes I'm more optimistic about how much time I'm gonna take to make these things. I don't know if it happens for some of the assistants, but it's like I think I can do it. So later, I wish I could have more time to learn it like an easily way. So anyone want to share up with me or want to pick one of those flipping cards?
B5.
B5. If you could take a
Uh,
week course or
the
anything.
B5 is pretty okay. If you
Okay,
could
I'm
pick
gonna
a
pick
weakness.
B5 and if someone want to. WikiLearn has an ask what will be and what will it set. You can pick one of those.
I can pick one from the Cuteness Association, which will be the Wiki Beer with a Wikipedia book in hand. And that can say, like, let's grow together, go forward together, or like learn together, kind of thing.
Oh, thank you, Gina. I'll try to make it something related with that at one time. Okay, anyone else wants to pick one of these cards? Nada. Nada? Yes. Which one? Tell me one. Nada? Nada el Parra? Or if you want to answer right now, Rukayat, just open your microphone. Tell me.
A2.
Eight?
A2.
Okay.
Yes.
If your favorite project of Wikimedia movement were a superhero, what superpower will have it? I mean, like Wikipedia, Wikicommons, or like WikiLearn. Yeah.
What superpower will it have? Um, hmm, Let me see my cartoon character. Hmm. Like the Thunderman's power, like if I can use that, like
Yes,
Thunderman.
I like it. Thank you. Yeah. You're right, Thunderman. Thank you. The power to make people beautiful. Oh, I love that just. Any like I was like Nada Alfarra wants to join us, like flipping one card. And I think this will be the last one since our time is not that much wider. Commons have a power of vision. Yes, I like that one, Jose. Jose, you want to pick one?
Okay, I will pick B2.
B2. If you could instantly master one skill, what will it be?
To remember everything I learned. A
Oh,
good
yeah.
memory is a skill, in my opinion.
I'm thinking, I always wanted that. Do you remember like the matrix part that it's insert you to something like learning instantly? That will be the superpower. I will make it like that, like a skill to remember. That's the really one. They say that we can ask like another flipping card. Anyone else, please, 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 please.
B1.
B1, 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 B1. What the weirdest thing you ever searched for Wikipedia? Mm, What's the weirdest thing I ever searched for Wikipedia? Or you want to pick another one? Like,
Weirdest thing, I always do history. I always use Wikipedia for history.
oh, do you remember anything like really, really interesting? You're saying like, wow.
I remember looking up something about like the history of AI, and then it took me to comments with the photographs of all these machineries, big machines that were made, computers that are like the size of a room. And that took me in for a rabbit hole for a while. And I honestly love that about Wikipedia.
Yay, nice. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else? Or are we done? I'm gonna flip all if no one else wants to. Can I flip it all?
Yeah, maybe we can do B3.
B3. Imagine you waking up and find out you're inside a Wikipedia article or a Wikimedia project. What's the title?
I would say a cat lover.
Yes,
Cat
I am a
lady.
cat lover. Yeah, that's a good one. Any cat lovers can put a heart on it so we can see who else is a cat lover. I think it's a glitch in the matrix. How to make tortillas therein. That's a good one, Cassie.
What I adore about Wikimedia Movement that there are so many cat lovers and we see so many cats in our meetings. So I love that.
I could share my cat right now. It's in front of me, but he's sleeping and he get really bad mood if you wake him up. He's the king of this place. So thank you so much for participating. It was so much fun for me. I hope you have a good time. And I'll pass it to the next part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And thank you, Gorana. You will not miss references if you will end up with a cat lover article. You will get a lot of references. Okay, now we will move to Melissa. So, are you ready, Melissa? Welcome.
Thank you, Chino. Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa. I hope you can hear me well, but if not, please let me know. I'm happy to be covering for Asaf today, and I'm just going to share my screen to give you, well, as the Let's Connect session says, just a little bit of a WikiLearn basics and an overview. So let me just share my screen. See if you can hear it, you can see it well.
Yes, Melissa.
Awesome, thank you, Chino. Cool. So I'm going to be using this slide deck that was prepared by my colleague Asaf Bartov. We are both development team at the Wikimedia Foundation, and together with Anamaria, we work on the WikiLearn platform. So what is actually WikiLearn and why do you need it in your life if you don't know it already? WikiLearn is a space that we hope to be the ideal learning platform for the Wikimedia movement, where people can start finding a structure, up-to-date learning experiences available for anyone with an internet connection in a way that is also replicable and reusable and remixable as everything in the open knowledge movement, so that courses that are valuable for multiple people can be available in multiple languages, including text, including videos. And where the community of volunteers, the Wikimedia movement itself, can be contributors of these online course offerings. We also we also hope that this platform can provide grading and automated assessments, and to make it easier to streamline these courses, and that allows also for high interactivity between learners and also between learners and instructors. This ideal platform would have the capacity to connect with the Wikimedia projects through an auth login process, and be mobile friendly, of course, and built all on free software. And like I said, that is exactly what we are working on to make WikiLearn be that ideal platform for the movement. WikiLearn is an instance of Open edX, which is a learning management system based on open source software. And if you haven't seen it already, you can find it on learn.wiki. And this is what you will find there if you join as a learner. You will find a catalog that has multiple online courses that have, in its great majority, been created.
Melissa, I'm sorry, let me
Yes.
just pause
Oh,
you.
sorry.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but Japanese and English are overlapping.
Oh, sorry.
No, no, it's okay. For Japanese interpreter, I think you need to switch because I hear you in the English channel.
Okay. Let me. I. Is it better now?
Yeah, I don't think I hear any of the interpreters in the English channel anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
The pause. I realized now I was going a little bit too fast. Thank you, Chinu, also for the ping. But okay. See, this is when I get excited, I talk very fast. So thank you. But yes, as I was saying, when you enter WikiLearn as a student, as a learner, you will find a catalog of courses that are open and available for anyone to take. So once you select the course, you will see this kind of a structure. You will see that courses are divided by different sections, and each section contains a number of units as well. And within each of these units, you will find multimedia content, such as videos that you are able to add subtitles to, and then translate through our integration with Meta for the translation feature. You can also find these self-assessment computer-graded exercises that you've probably seen in a bunch of other online learning platforms, edX itself probably. And there are also some exercises that are human graded and that allow for open responses, essay-like kind of exercises. And this allows to get some feedback from the instructors that are giving the course as well. And like I mentioned, we have a translation feature that we've built to connect the courses on WikiLearn with MetaWiki. So if you're interested not only in taking a course, but in translating an existing course that you really enjoyed and it's not available in your language, you and your team and your community can also request that, and we will make it available for you to work on the translation. If you wanted to create a course on WikiLearn, this is kind of like the journey that you would go through. And right now, WikiLearn is open for affiliates or advanced organizers that want to create online courses there. So the first thing that you would do is review the information that we have on MetaWiki about WikiLearn. You would the new course request form, and that's something that the Let's Connect team will share on the chat, the link to this form. And then through this form, you will tell us everything that you're thinking about adding to your course, the objective, who the audience is, if you have a structure already, the launch date. And once we receive and evaluate that, we create a course space for you, and then you have the chance to develop and invite testers to review your course before you do your outreach campaign and you share it with a wider audience of learners. Once you launch your course, WikiLearn also allows you to monitor the progress of your learners there. And after you conclude your course, if you decide to have a time frame, you can also award certificates, digital badges through the platform that will serve as a recognition for the people who took your online course and completed it successfully. So this is kind of what WikiLearn is, where WikiLearn is right now. And looking ahead, we are still considering strengthening some aspects, especially in terms of governance. How do we handle abuse and spam in a platform that has, that is available in a multitude of languages. And it's also, remember, taking into account that this is not a wiki, it's not necessarily like accessible with editable rights to everybody. And then how do we make a distinction between the courses that are in different stages of progress, that were launched for the first time, versus a course that has gone through multiple rounds of feedback and improvement, evaluation and improvement. But yeah, so this Let's Connect session is a space for us to start having this kind of conversations, and also understanding, what are some of the things that the community, the Wikimedia movement, is interested in terms of curriculum. And that is why we are working very, very closely with affiliates and advanced organizers, and not only being the Wikimedia Foundation putting all the content there or deciding and limiting the content in that way. So these are some of the the things that you can do on WikiLearn. You can take an available course, as I said, translate a course. If you want to create your own course, the form can be completed. And then you can invite more people, and then keep joining these spaces where we will be working on it more collaboratively. I showed you a little bit of what the platform looks like for a learner, but now I just want to really quickly show you what it looks like from the point of view of a course creator. So when your learners join, they are on this platform, Learn Wiki. But when you join as a course creator, you get access to this space called the studio. So you can see here, there's a list of all of the courses by the Wikimedia Foundation that we've been adding to the platform. And when I select one, in this case, I'm going to select the course called Introduction to WikiLearn. You can see a space with the outline of the course. So what the learners see, the same logic. So there's a big section, it has subsections, and each subsection has a unit. And in this way, you can build your course with different units and ensuring this logical flow as well. When you enter a unit, you are able to edit the content and add all of the multimedia elements that you want for your learners to be able to take into the subject. As you can see, it can be as easy as just editing a Word document. So you can see here, this is going to look quite familiar to anybody who's edited text online. And then let me. Here. And then, as you can see, you can add visuals as well. You saw that you can add video and everything. But besides these, being able to add the building blocks to your course, when you launch your course, you also have access to a set of instructor tools that will help you to see how your course is doing, how your learners are doing in it. So for example, basic metrics such as, how many people have enrolled in the course at this moment. How do you add people to your course as well? You can add them here. If you want to have a team, not only you being the one that manages the course, you can add people here, give them different types of roles. And then something that has been very helpful for course creators so far is having access to see learners' progress, learners' reports, and downloading this kind of data. So if you added a bunch of exercises and you want to see how your learners are doing, you can generate this report and maybe reach out more directly to them. You can send them emails directly from the platform to all the people who join the course. And yeah, and just keep exploring these kind of features that allow you to have a better monitoring and evaluation system. And just to kind of wrap up, I think we're reaching time. I don't wanna take too much time, but as part of creating an online course on WikiLearn, the community development team will be supporting you along the way. If this is the first time that you've created an online course or a course in general at all, maybe you've been using some resources, some worksheets, or coupled with some webinars, or you have some resources that you want to convert into an online learning experience. You can start with the instructional design framework, which will help you determine who your audience is, what the goals of your course are, the demonstrate how do people demonstrate that they achieve these goals, and then at that moment determine the structure of your course in more detail. Then edX also has some courses, some online courses that it actually teaches you how to use this platform to create an online course. So you can take this for free and also get all of the basic information. And then specifically to WikiLearn, we have a space with some templates. So if you really like your course to look super pretty with more graphic designs and all of that, but you're not sure where to start or how to build that, you can just come here and, for example, see this table with background, and you like how this looks and you just want to change the color. So you just click on edit, you go to the HTML section, and you can just copy paste the code and bring it to your own course and do all of the needed modifications. So yeah, so these are just some of the resources and the support that the team can provide you as you create courses on WikiLearn. And thank you so much. I'm super excited for the interest in the platform, and we hope that as you use it and explore it, you keep talking to us so we can continue to improve it. I will stop there and pass it to James before we open the floor to questions. But if there are any questions or thoughts, please start leaving them in the chat. Thank you so much.
Cool. Hi, everyone. Just find my screen to share with you. Okay. You can all see that, yes?
It is
looks...
loading. It is
Oh,
loading.
okay. Okay.
I think it says double click to enter full screen mode. Right now it's just a black screen.
Oh, sorry. Why is it doing that? Okay, now you can see it. Okay.
There we go.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm James, and I created a course on WikiLearn called An Introduction to Wikipedia, and I'll be talking about that experience now. So why did I use WikiLearn? I used to create short tutorials for Wikimedia Australia and run workshops online and in person. And at these workshops, I'd try to teach people as much as I could within a few hours. But then I struggled to find additional resources I could point people towards if they wanted to keep learning more in their own time. Of course, there were also people who couldn't attend the workshops at all because of the day, the time, and the location, but who still wanted to learn. So a lot of existing videos or guides that I found were old, outdated, or too basic for my interests. So I wanted to create a course people could take in their own time that was easy to follow with a mixture of videos, links to additional resources, and quizzes to help people remember what they've actually been learning. And so WikiLearn allowed me to do this. So yeah, how do online courses help Wikimedians achieve their goals? If you're editing Wikipedia or any Wikimedia project, then you're probably on the internet already. So it's a great idea to create an online course that people can follow in their own time, perhaps with the course in one window and Wikipedia in another window, so they can practice what they're learning right away. With video lessons, you can stop, pause, slow down, rewind, and replay lessons as many times as you want, of course. But with WikiLearn, you don't need to use video at all if you don't want to. So in my course, I created PDF guides with screenshots and instructions. So people who don't want to watch a video can read along instead, or even print them out to get away from their screen. So this kind of, I guess, goes back to what Melissa was saying. It is an online service, WikiLearn. So as long as you have the internet, you can access it. But for myself, I was aware that a lot of people get sick of being online all the time. So I created additional PDF resources so they could take them offline if they want to. So WikiLearn is also really handy that you can add links at the bottom of each lesson, like you kind of saw on Melissa's screen before. So people can instantly access what you're talking about in your lessons, such as where to find other Wikimedians. So favorite feature on WikiLearn, for me, it's the gradebook, sorry. There's a few cool features on WikiLearn. I didn't use them all in my course, but I really did like the gradebook. Sorry, Cassie, you had a question?
Yes, the interpreters are just asking if you can just slow down just a little bit so they can keep
Sorry.
up.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have a habit of going off too fast. Yes, so my favorite is the gradebook. And thank you for sharing my presentation. So yeah, I'll show a screenshot in a moment on the next slide, but basically the gradebook shows the usernames, the Wikimedia usernames of everyone who's signed up to your course and whether they've completed the homework you've assigned. So you can set up your course different ways, but for me, I made mine so that you had to do a quiz at the end of a lesson, and that would show that you've actually been paying attention, I guess. And I'll talk a bit about more of that in a moment. But yeah, because my course is an introduction to Wikipedia, I wanted to see whether people actually kept editing Wikipedia after taking the course. So I was able to manually copy and paste the names, the usernames from the course into the Outreach dashboard, which I'll show you again in a moment, which is also run by Wikimedia Foundation for events. And that gave me stats on whether people taking the course actually edit Wikipedia. So see that now. All right, so the top section here is a screenshot of the gradebook. You can see people completed the homework. The quizzes that I made were pretty easy, so everyone got 100%. And then there's the Outreach dashboard down the bottom. So you can see that those 47 people were added to the dashboard. They've created 9 Wikipedia articles. They've edited 566 articles on Wikipedia. And then they've added a lot of images to Commons. Cool, thank you. So as of last week, there's actually been 148 people who signed up for my course so far. But I've only added people who have done at least one quiz. So you can see that some of these people, they signed up for the course. Maybe they've watched all the videos, maybe they've taken all the lessons, but they haven't done the quizzes. So I've kind of assumed that they're not that interested for whatever reason. And so I haven't added them all to the dashboard. But of those 47 people who I have added, you can see what they've done in the past few months. Some of them are obviously more experienced than others if they're adding hundreds of photos to Commons. But I think a lot of people were coming to Wikipedia for the first time, which was the intention. So that's good. So that's why I used WikiLearn. But I think more people should too, because it's actually very easy. Melissa kind of showed this before, so it's laid out very easily. You can add videos from Wikimedia Commons, for example, or text and quizzes if you prefer. Along the way, I had really great help from WikiLearn, especially Melissa. They answered all the questions that I had for them. They supported me whenever I got lost. I took the edX course and everything else that they sent to me, so that was really good. So I guess for my course, I've just had under 50 people who've taken the course in the past 6 months, or at least who have done the quizzes. But it would be available for a long time, so it's completely hands off for me. I'm not marking people's work as it comes in or anything like that. It's all automated, so people can keep taking the course for as long as it's up. Hopefully it's up forever. And as Melissa showed as well, I can go back in and edit things as they need to be updated. So yeah, if you've got something you'd like to teach your team, it could be a very helpful way to do it, a very easy way to do it, and also reach hundreds and thousands of other people around the world. Maybe, there's billions of people in the world. Why not reach higher? Yeah, and that's about it from me. There's some links at the end of my slides. My slides are in the chat and they're on the Etherpad as well. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, James. I have also pasted the links in the chat from your slide so that it is easier for people to access. Those links are already on the Etherpad as well. So anybody who wants to go through the resources or explore something there or no, so all the links are there in the Etherpad. Thank you, Melissa and James, for sharing your experiences and giving us insight about the WikiLearn platform itself. Now we will open the floor for some of the question and answers that we will be having with our participants. So yeah, open to all. If you have any questions, any feedback to share, please just raise your hand, or you can change, type it in the chat. In the meantime, I'll also look for the Etherpad if we have any questions or comments there. Yeah. Melissa, by the time you were presenting, so one of the participants pasted a comment in the chat, which was this.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Gino. Yeah, I was just looking for that comment. I just saw it. And yeah, I can communicate this message to the corresponding developers. So thank you so much. And just to emphasize, if anybody else has found any other glitches or things that are not working properly the way they should be working, please don't hesitate to reach out to the team. I'm gonna leave the email address over there. Yes, so that's our team's email address, and yeah, really, WikiLearn is still a super young platform. It's just getting kind of out of pilot mode. So we are eagerly looking for feedback on the user experience, but also with the caveat that we really need to prioritize certain things. And yes, then yes, I got it, of the WikiLearn, of the translation space. Thank you so much. But yeah, if anybody would like to share their experience or have any other questions or thoughts, this is the perfect moment for that too. Thank you.
Thank you. And for the people, those who have joined us later, here is the link in the chat, which you can refer to request the course creator access on the platform. Yeah. Here's the course creator request form that you can have a look at it. Do we have any other questions from participants?
Renee, I see your hand up.
Yeah, hello everyone. Happy to meet you all. Please, I just want to know, James or Melissa, if there's a requirement to be an instructor on WikiLearn. That's the first question. The second is that do you need to have all the courses, a kind of courses in some files before to come and see the team to insert your courses on WikiLearn? Thank you.
Thank you, Rene. Yeah, I can start answering that. And this is actually a good a good moment to show you a little bit more of the form, maybe. Here. So the main requirement if you want to create a course on WikiLearn is that you are a Wikimediate on good standing, and you can create a WikiLearn course as part of your work with an affiliate or as an independent organizer as well. And the next thing you want to do is complete this Asana form. So this is what we will be asking you, the kind of information that we will be asking you for. So basic things like your name, email address, if you're part of a Wikimedia affiliate, if yes, which one, and then details about your course. You do need to have an idea of the course, a very concrete idea of the kind of online course you want to give. So language, your course title, if you want to do it self-paced, instructor-paced. If you haven't decided, that's okay too. We want to learn a bit about who is going to be taking this course. So who is your audience, your learners, what motivates them? We want to know that you have an audience in mind. How many of them will join? Can be any of these numbers. And then what are the learning goals? What do you want to achieve with this online course? What will your students do at the end of this course that they need to learn? Any institutional partners? When is your date for launch? So it can be, maybe next week, not so much, but maybe a month or two from now. And then here, how would you describe the stage of development? This is corresponding to your second question, Rene. So you can tell us exactly where you are in your course development journey. So maybe you have the initial idea, or you already have a structure, a list of contents maybe. You already have a lot of resources and you have an initial version, or if this is a course that you have already launched before, and you want it to be on WikiLearn. So any of these will be fine. And if you have any documentation, you can share it. Then we will ask you for the names and emails of the team that will be involved. And then we just really need you to know that the course will be published with a CC by SA license. So yeah, other than these and what I said, at the beginning, Wikimedians in good standings, affiliates, organizers, you're good to go. I don't know if there's anything, James, in particular that for you as an organizer helped you to launch your course on WikiLearn besides what you already shared?
I guess for me, I created a script, which I can very quickly share in, I'll just show you, I think you can see my screen. So I wrote this massive script on how to do everything for this course, and then I sent it out to the WikiLearn team, some Wikimedia Foundation people and some Wikimedia Australia people, and they all left comments and feedback, and that really helped. And then, of course, when I went to actually record everything, I realized that the way I write isn't the way I speak. So I had to kind of redo it a bit, and things would change on Wikipedia. After I'd already written and recorded all the videos. So yeah, you can never be too prepared. I found my course took a lot longer than I anticipated. It took so much longer, actually. It's incredibly annoying. So maybe I would suggest just to kind of keep it simple initially, unless you have a team, or you don't mind it taking a lot of time. But yeah, the WikiLearn team are there to help as well. They're great.
I see the resources, and I can tell you that if it took a longer time, then it is with a purpose, and the purpose is definitely good. Thank you, James, for sharing that. We have another one. Before we proceed, I would like to confirm from the participant, does this answer your question, or do you have a follow-up to this, to Melissa or James? Okay. The next question we have in the chat is from Obi. Must the course be related to Wikipedia and other related projects? Can one design a course on soft skills like communication, digital literacy, etc.? Melissa?
Yeah, thank you. As a general rule, any course on WikiLearn should be of the interest to should be interesting and relevant for Wikimedians. So yes, it can be a course on soft skills like communication and digital literacy, but your audience will be Wikimedians, newcomers, experienced Wikimedians, or Wikimedia Commons contributors or Wikidatans. I don't know if there's a word for Wikidata editors, but so if it's like a super general course, like what is effective communication? That one probably not so much. But if it's like effective communication on Wikimedia talk pages, that is going to be, be a lot more relevant for this audience. If you explore WikiLearn right now, you will see some courses like partnerships, and which is very relevant for organizers. You will also see courses about there's one course developed by Wikimedia UK called the Changemakers Toolkit, which is also in general about change making and advocacy, but it is contextualized and adapted for Wikimedians. Yes, and so yes, just remember this marriage. Yes, OBM for anybody who is thinking about creating a course on WikiLearn. And also, as we always recommend that you start looking at your audience, right? And in this case, your community. What does your community of Wikimedians in your country, in your language, in your user group, what are they trying to achieve that they need help with? Or what have they expressed that they are curious about? What do they want to do? And what is that skill or knowledge that they need in order to reach that objective? And if that gap be closed through an online course, then WikiLearn is for you. And I just saw a connected question. Can you create video courses in WikiLearn? Yes, the quick answer is yes. And actually, James, the course that James created is highly video focused. So that is totally possible.
Thank you, Melissa. We have one more question on the Etherpad as well, that can a newly created wikis use WikiLearn? I'm not sure if the question itself is clear, but yeah. Can a newly created wiki use WikiLearn?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, if I understand correctly the question, but the main requirement to use WikiLearn is that you have to have a Wikimedia account. So it doesn't matter if it's a new account or if it's on a new Wikimedia project or a new Wikipedia language Wikipedia. As long as you have an account, you will be able to access WikiLearn.
Thank you for that response. We have another question in the chat from Justin. Can you create video courses on WikiLearn? I think he means to ask like the tutorial videos.
I think Melissa answered that one a moment ago. But yeah, just to reiterate, yes, you can. It doesn't have to be videos, but it can be. And yeah, mine were all videos. And the tip that I got was keep them short. So less than 5 minutes is great. I think one of them maybe went a bit over. But I found you could also break them up if it was going over. That kind of just helps with the flow of things. And yeah, you can always just have some lessons that are all text or quizzes as well, if needed. But yeah, definitely you can do video, you cannot do video.
Thank you. That is clear. Justin, do you have a follow-up to that?
Yes,
Please
sorry.
proceed.
How long the video could be?
I mean, really, you could make it as long as you wanted. For me, I hosted all of the videos on Wikimedia Commons, so I don't think there's a limit on length for Wikimedia Commons. So yeah, it could be as long as you want. I guess you just have to think about your audience again. Are they going to want to watch a 30-minute video? Are they going to get bored if they watch a 20-minute video? I tried to keep mine around 5 minutes, and I really edited them pretty tightly to get out all the ums and ahs. And you heard me talk before. I say a lot. So I got rid of all that to make it really nice and clear and the best experience for the listener. And once you get rid of all those ums, you can make the video quite short, which is great.
I hope that response is clear to you, Justin.
Yes, it's very clear. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, now we will move to our next part, which is our breakout activity. And I will ask thank you, Cassie. Thank you, the participants, to actively participate in the breakout activity. And I hope you had a nice time to brainstorm and gather ideas around the topics and the needs that we would like to see in the future. And I'll pass it to Anna. Would you like to continue for the reflection?
Hi again. Thank you.
Hi, back.
I'm gonna try to put all like deposit in this part that please, it's gonna be really, really helpful for us. And I'm gonna turn in my camera so you can see my face. Yeah, so I'm gonna put all these like the group 1 and 2 into this part. But I may just gonna read it like for the first question, the group 1 was like saying that in the WikiLearn help capacity building your community is more related about converting workshop into course to get it a better outcome. That will be a really good idea. And I think there are parts that we may know how to get through, and there are things that are like over and over and over that you have to repeat each year. So WikiLearn could be a good way to put all the knowledge and information there so you just can evaluate later. Then it said like demonstrated how to specific tasks, given more guide experience and as additional tool to in-person activities. It's really good when you want like trying to get people to know some skill that is really important for your community. Coursera style experience attract a newcomer. Thank you, Dennis. And there's a feel closer to Coursera, so it's easier familiar to newcomers. We are gonna try to take all these suggestions. So I'm gonna go to the next one. We were like trying to say in the main room is like skills needed to grow the community, how to make videos to comments and to show the correct way to transform them and to upload it. We were talking about tools like BetScan to get better articles needs in Wikipedia. And to the other question that we have, I think we are almost over the time, so I'm going to try to get like faster. If we could create a WikiLearn course for communities, what will be the topic and characteristics? So it's more like have to more self-direct exercises and not just quizzes. And Florence has created a common course on WikiLearn in French, talking about role with keeping content updated and how to let people ask about questions and live. We were in this main breaking room. We have like how to have courage conversation. We were talking about that. Sometimes we need to know how to go and be a good leader and how to keep the community together. So the other thing is related to Wikimedia financial literacy. So when related with funds that Wikimedia Foundation can give, and maybe related with historical and social heritage, how to make digitalization from photos and all these kind of things. So we can see all these related and complex topics that can be used in WikiLearn. We are working towards to make a WikiLearn a process to digitalization knowledge for WikiLearn easiest way that we can do. So if you have any comments or any ideas, please write to the email that we're gonna put there. If you need something else or support related with WikiLearn, we are more than happy to be there. I'm as a instructional designer, will try to guide you in this part. So thank you. I don't know if Melissa wants to add something more related, or we are here. Thank you.
Thank you, Anamaria, and thank you everyone for participating in this Let's Connect session and in this breakout room activity. I think Anamaria has concluded it very nicely, but just to reiterate, we are super excited to continue improving the platform, both the courses offered to the larger Wikimedia community and also the experience of creating courses on WikiLearn. So the more people use it, the more feedback that we get, then the better it gets for everybody, just like anything we do in the Wikimedia projects. And yeah, if there are any questions, please, I'm going to copy the team's email address again. It's comdevteam@Wikimedia. Please do reach out if you want to create an online course that is, an engaging, relevant, helpful for Wikimedians and for the Wikimedia projects. Please do complete the Asana form, and yeah, we'll be happy to walk with you along this journey. Thank you so much, and thank you so much to the Let's Connect team for putting this all together, and to James for being here and sharing about his experience.
Thank you, Melissa, James, Anamaria. Thank you to those of you who attended today's clinic. I'm just going to share my screen, so I apologize whoever's screen I'm going to be getting rid of. I am delighted to share with you the link to our Mentimeter. It would mean the world to us here at Let's Connect if you would take just a few moments to share your experience of the clinic today and enable us to take your feedback and make our clinics even better and more engaging in the future. Please let me know if there are any issues with the link that I've just shared. We should be able to see responses coming in as you take a moment to just respond to these questions that we've set out here. Now, I think my view is wrong. I think I've got there we go. Excellent. Oh, thank you so much to everyone who is responding. We are really looking forward to our upcoming clinics in March. Please stay tuned for details of them on the Let's Connect mailing list and through the usual channels. Unless anyone else from the team has anything to add, I'm happy to just watch some of your results come in and to say a massive thank you to our sharers today. This is also the part in Let's Connect where we like to take ourselves off the mic and make some noise. Say hi to people, say thank you for the session, and just connect audibly with one another. So please feel free to unmute yourself and make a bit of noise before we sign off for today.
Thank you, Shares. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Anamaria.
Thank you, everyone.
James.
Thank you for
Thank
every
you.
speaker.
Muchas gracias. Take care.
Thank you so much, everyone. This was a great session. Thank you.